And we're live. It's Adam Robinson, founder and CEO of Retention.com. I did a video earlier about how I had heard in prior years that as we drifted up market, shoulder to shoulder selling and becoming, forming relationships in the real world is imperative for selling into the Shopify Plus ecosystem and above. And I became very, desperate to sort of get in front of people, and I started trying to just do dinners however possible. And we did a couple of them that basically amounted to, $1,000 per head bounty for people that were loosely in a qualified sort of ideal customer profile. And the dinner wasn't framed as anything to do with Retention.com. The guests were not in any way sort of vetted as to whether or not they cared about the technology or wanted to meet the people involved with the technology. It was more of just like a founder and ecosystem dinner that we were paying for, and it was on us to basically try to close people. So I was explaining this to my friends over at Parker, who have a credit card for big Shopify stores that helps them with their cash flow. And I basically got a lecture about how they did 25 dinners last year, and I was doing it all wrong. So here's what I learned from this. Number one, we were wildly overpaying with this bounty per head. And furthermore, a really, really high-end dinner experience is not totally necessary. Basically, what I learned is that a bounty per head is not necessary. If you buy a Nobu dinner, that will pull people out in itself. And number two, if you work with the right influencer, they are actually, it benefits them to be hanging out with these brands as well. It's their community. So they're happy to have you buy dinner for them, bring all the people out to a really cool event, maybe pay them a little bit, but not like, a 5-figure amount for making this thing happen and then buying dinner on top of it. And this is just a fact. And the influencer, according to Parker, can actually help you make sure that these people are somewhat excited about the technology, and especially not just like against the technology and like sort of an advocate of like a competitor and are just sort of muddying the waters for you as you're trying to warm these cold prospects up doing one of these dinners. Number three, these Parker guys said it helps to have a founder there. It was a slightly higher conversion rate from the data that they had, but not totally imperative. And number four, if you have a list going into it from the influencer who helped you put it together, if you divide and conquer, like with the founder and 2 other salespeople, and then like each person has a responsibility to basically shake hands and kiss babies with like each of those people, is a very effective way to make sure that the whole event is covered. And then number 5, it's all about the follow-up. If you have the ability to do a follow-up lunch, they found that close rate was the highest. If not, it's just a lead was created, and it's an inside sales cadence that you follow up with. So we're trying to do as many of these dinners as humanly possible this year. If you want to come to one, just reach out to me. We're trying to build this community, and follow me if you want to watch me build a unicorn in public. That is what I learned about dinners that close. I was just at one last night with the Parker guys in LA, and it was awesome at Nobu in Malibu, waves crashing, really beautiful. Then I flew back here to make these videos that hopefully you're getting something out of. Signing off.